Alright guys, so I am installing the Mako360 on my YZ250. It is a little bit different than the KTM just because of the style of triple clamp. Like I said, it's super simple, super straightforward, but I'll give you guys the quick rundown here. So unlike the KTM, the Yamaha has a hole all the way through the triple clamp. On the KTM, you go like this and you thread down in. On the Yamaha, you set this here and you come up from the bottom. I'm gonna put a little bit of red Loctite. Okay, so I am learning as we go here. It looks like because of the thickness this way of these, I'm gonna have to lower my forks down in the triple clamps so that it'll clear, because right now this isn't quite straight and it needs to go over just a little bit. But to do that, I'm gonna have to drop the fork down. So I'm gonna do that real fast. Cool, so that's all it took. Just had to go down to the machined line, which, yes, is probably where the fork is supposed to go. I just like running my forks up a little bit. It puts a little bit more weight on the front of the bike, especially on this bike with the linkage. It seems to make it steer a little bit better, but that's okay. It's not much of a difference, and I'm gonna love these bar mounts, so no big deal. All right, so another pro tip here. When you're doing bar mounts like this that can spin like that, what you want to do is get them both on, and you know, the bolt tightened up a little bit, but then not all that much before you put the bars on, because when you put the bars on, that'll help keep everything straight. All right, so take our bars now, going with the Woods High, just like I did on my KTM. I love the Woods High bend. It's comfortable, blah, blah, blah. There we go. Then you take your top clamp, which fortunately says Highland Cycles on it for me. Take that, you're gonna take your top of this, I don't know exactly what this piece is called, but you put the shark biter on there. Gonna put the plus forward and insert that like that. Then we come here, put that on. Now we're gonna take our bolts, get them all started, and all these get torqued to 12 foot-pounds. And it's super important that you do this right because of these elastomers. Like, I mean, normally, you want to pay some attention to a bar clamp, but way more important on these to get the torque correct so that the system works like it's supposed to work. And I know I harp on this all the time, but start everything by hand. It will save you a lot of hassle and strip bolts. Don't ask me how I know. Square it up, whether like we want them. Cool guy torque wrench. You definitely don't have to have a fancy digital one, but they are nice. It's already set to 12 foot-pounds. I think the last thing I torqued was the set for my KTM. There we go. Another Mako360 mounted on one of my bikes. That makes me happy. I only got one more bike left that I would love to change over. It's my XR650, but I don't think I'm going to do that because the flex bars work great on it, and I really just, yeah, it's fine. Lance, if you're dying to send me a set for my XR, let me know. But Actually, it probably wouldn't work because it's got a Scotch stabilizer and a bunch of other stuff on it, and Scotch triple clamps. And the way it's, yeah, I don't think I could actually do it. So anyway, gonna put some Enduro Engineering handguards on this thing and we'll be ready to rock and roll.